Hey everyone, and welcome to Benchifier. So, you're trying to pick out a laptop for university, and it feels like you're juggling price, power, and portability, right? It's a huge decision, and if you get it wrong, you could be that person whose laptop dies right in the middle of a lecture. So, in this explainer, we're going to cut through all that noise and make it super simple. We're looking at the 5 best budget-friendly laptops for 2025 to help you find the perfect match.
Okay, let's just get real about this for a second. The whole process is kind of overwhelming. You need something that can actually handle your coursework, something light enough that you don't dread carrying it around campus all day, and a battery that, actually lasts. And all of that has to fit a student budget. It's a really tough balance, so we've done all the hard work and research for you.
But hang on, before we dive into the cool new models, we need a plan. To make sure you pick the great one, we've boiled it all down to 4 key criteria. Think of this as your essential checklist for making a smart choice. First up, price. Obviously, we know every single dollar counts, so every laptop on this list is under $1,000, and we've even got some awesome options for under $600. Second, portability. You're going to be lugging this thing everywhere, from your dorm to the library to who knows where else, so it absolutely has to be light and slim. Third, battery life. Come on, we've all seen the desperate scramble for a power outlet in a packed lecture hall. It's the worst. Every laptop here will get you through a full day, no charger needed. And finally, performance. It's got to keep up when you have 20 tabs open for research, you're on a video call, and you've got music playing. It just has to work.
All right, let's kick things off with the powerhouse of the group. If your main goal is just top-tier, super reliable performance, and your budget has a little wiggle room, then you really have to start by looking at the MacBook Air.
So, the big deal with this machine is that new M4 chip. It is incredibly fast, but it's also really energy efficient, which makes it just a dream to use. And the build quality is, well, it's Apple. It's fantastic. It feels durable and solid, but it's still super light, perfect for just throwing in your backpack. But of course, it's not perfect. The main drawbacks, well, if you want to upgrade the memory or storage, it is going to cost you a lot. And you're pretty limited on ports, so yeah, you might have to get used to carrying a dongle.
But here's the real game changer, especially for students, over 15 hours of battery life. Just think about that for a second. That means you can literally leave your charger at home for the day, go to all your classes, hit the library for a study session, and you'll never have that panic moment of searching for an outlet. That peace of mind is just priceless.
Okay, but what if a MacBook just isn't in the cards? I totally get it. So let's swing to the complete other end of the spectrum and talk about our budget champions. If you just need something that works well for the lowest possible price, these next two are for you. First in this category is the Acer Aspire Go 15. Look, if you need a solid Windows laptop for writing essays, browsing the web, and taking online classes, and you want to spend as little as possible, this is your answer. Getting a full HD screen and decent battery at this price point is honestly a huge win. The trade-off? Well, the build is plastic, and it feels okay, and the screen isn't super bright, but for what you're paying, it's an incredibly solid machine.
Our other budget champion is the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i Chromebook. This thing is all about being simple and easy to carry around. It's so lightweight, it's got an amazing 13-hour battery, and it's also incredibly cheap. Now, the key thing to understand here is that it runs on Chrome OS. It's super fast and simple if you do all your work online in a web browser. The big but is that you can't install traditional Windows software. So if you live in Google Docs and online apps, this thing is a fantastic, totally hassle-free choice. So how do you possibly choose between these two? It really just comes down to one simple question. Do you need to install any specific Windows programs for your classes? If the answer is yes, then the decision is made for you. You have to get the Acer. If not, and what you really care about is having something super light with a battery that lasts forever, the Chromebook is definitely the smarter pick. Okay, moving on from the pure budget picks, these next two laptops are in what I'd call the sweet spot. They give you a fantastic mix of features, quality, and price. This is where you get a more premium feel without that really premium price tag. First up here is the Acer Chromebook Plus 514. You can think of this as a nice step up in the Chromebook world. It's a super reliable daily machine that handles all the usual student stuff perfectly. It's got a good screen, a nice compact design, and it's just a really pleasant laptop to use day to day. Now, you're not going to be editing 4K video on this thing, and the fans might kick on if you're really pushing it, but for an everyday workhorse, it is a fantastic and dependable choice. And now for something with a bit more style. The Asus ZenBook A14.
This laptop just feels premium from the moment you pick it up. It has this sleek metal body, it's lightweight, and, this is the best part, a stunning OLED display. I'm telling you, it makes everything from your research papers to your Netflix binges look absolutely incredible. You still get a great 12-hour battery, too. The only catch? The normal price is a little higher, so you might have to hunt around for a good sale to snag it.
So when you put these two value champs side by side, what's the real difference? It really just comes down to what you care about more. The Acer Chromebook Plus is your reliable workhorse. It's functional, it's economical, it just gets the job done without any fuss. The Asus ZenBook, on the other hand, is for someone who really values a stylish design and an absolutely top-notch screen for both work and play. It's practicality versus a premium experience.
All right, we have covered all 5 contenders, from the powerhouse to the super budget-friendly models. So now for the biggest question of all. Which one is actually right for you? Let's bring this all home and make this final choice crystal clear.
Let's make this really simple. Just find your top priority on the list, and there's your answer. If you want the absolute best overall performance, period, it's the MacBook Air M4. If you need a Windows laptop for the lowest possible cost, grab the Acer Aspire Go 15. If your life is all about being light and never ever carrying a charger, then you want the Lenovo Chromebook. If you need a simple, reliable workhorse that just works, get the Acer Chromebook Plus. And finally, if you want a machine that looks and feels premium and has a killer screen for movies, hunt for deal on the Asus ZenBook A14.
And that's our breakdown. At the end of the day, the best laptop isn't the one with the most impressive specs on paper. It's the one that just fits into your life and lets you focus on what really matters, your studies. We really hope this explainer helped you find your perfect fit. Now, we want to hear from you. What's your top pick? Let everyone know down in the comments. You might just help someone else make their decision. And hey, if you found this guide useful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Benchifier for more. Thanks so much for watching.